Well, hello there. Welcome to episode 8 of the Stratencraft series. Well, we're approaching that double digit mark really quickly, aren't we? So, well, I just actually have just started recording after finishing last episode. So, yeah, so everything just cleared all the junk that I had in my inventory and all that. Just waiting for this to get cemented up. But in that process, I came down here and realized that um if you're wondering why it's empty, it should not be empty. Ideally, there should have been a zombie over there scaring these villagers and producing iron. So, yeah, this farm has not been productive at all since I think the past maybe 4 or 5 days. Nothing's happened. So, and yeah, this is 4 or 5 normal days, that is in human days. So, not sure. I think, yeah, so for now what I'll do is we'll just start off the episode by getting another one in over here. Hopefully a one who can hold stuff properly this time. So yeah, I think well, let's quickly do that first. One frustrating hour later. Now that that's done, as you can see guys, it's working. It's back. We have our limitless source of iron back. Feels so good. Well, now on to the next project, which is a little bit more sustainable than that, at least. At least in the At least in the front, it looks a little bit more sustainable. So we have a lot of coal here, but coal is not a sustainable source. So that's why I want to create a sustainable source of fuel. And that, my friends, let's go get into this, is only done with kelp. So yes, we are building a kelp farm now. So, well, what we're going to do first is choose the location. I think I've chosen one. Okay, it's nighttime. Okay, let's quickly sleep. Uh, fast, fast, fast. Come on. Okay, now that I'm well rested, I think we can go. So what I was thinking was that I could build the kelp farm right over here in this area, right here. Cause, well, first next to water body. Second, I can cover it up with a fishing hut and no one will ever know. So, well, it's a win-win situation. So first, let us dig out a nice little hole. Okay, so I guess it's time for a time lapse. But this time I'm going to try something new. I'm going to do a first person time lapse. So, yeah, cue in the music. This is AKK from the recording room, and I just realized the length of the time lapse. Yeah, it was too short. I really do apologize. Well, guys, now that this hole is done, I think it's time that we actually get the farm in, the farm part of it in. So, the idea is pretty simple. So what I thought was I think I'll explain it to you guys first and then just go about building it because it's pretty boring and it's a repetitive process. So what the essential idea is that let's say you have, okay, let's place stuff down. So let's say you have a piston here. Okay. So what you're going to do is, so if you have your pistons here, you would put your kelp on this block here so that you can break it. So imagine this is a solid wall. So your pistons here, you put your kelp here, and then on top, what you do is, well, using the help of some scaffolding or something like that, you would place down an observer. So obviously it's going to be updated, but nothing happens. The piston's not moving. Well, for that, we need to put this. Now, if I were to update the observer, the piston moves, right? So this is what's going on. So imagine you have kelp here. The kelp grows, and as soon as it grows 3 blocks tall, that's including the bottom one over here, 3 blocks tall, the observer will detect it, send a signal, order the piston to push, not order really, power the piston, so the piston will push, and then it will break the 2 blocks on top, leaving this one, the one on the bottom, remaining. Then same process again and again and again. Then once the kelp broken, they momentarily go up and then they slowly fall down until they come in contact with the floor. And in the floor, beneath the floor rather, we would have bunch of minecart hoppers with on minecart rails collecting all the kelp and depositing it to one hopper with a chest, which is going into a chest, and where I think we can collect it or we can smelt it, we can do whatever we want to. Man, a lot of redstone components in one shot burst, right? So I think this is the crux of the farm. And yeah, before I forget, yes, please do place water as well. If you don't place water, it's not going to work, so it's going to be useless. So yes, please do place your water as well. Now what I'm going to do is just quickly build it, I guess, and well, I'll see you guys in a bit.
One day later.
Now that it's finished, as you can see, guys, well, it's open rooftop, but yeah, we are done with this now, so it's all finished. Looks pretty good in my opinion, actually. Inside, yeah, ignore the dirt because it's gonna be underground anyway, so just like, yeah, I couldn't be bothered to do anything. Just now, well, we're not exactly done actually. So I want to show you guys something. So let's hop on to the creative world right now. So guys, as you can see, we are in my Stratencraft creative world, but there's nothing here. So ideally the big house would be here. Mines are there. Nether portal would be there. It's here though. Yeah. Skeleton farm should be somewhere there. The farm should be here. The wheat, potato and carrots. The villager breeder there. So as you can see, I have been building. Rather, I've been designing something. Been designing a fisherman's hut that ideally would go on top of the kelp farm. As you can see, the kelp farm is somewhere over here in this region, and well, this will go on top of it. So you can see a lot of designing, and yeah, so finally I stuck with the version that you can see here. This is the version that I like the most. I hope you guys do. Tell me your opinions down in the comments. I mean, I'm going to build it, so you'll see me building it as well. But well, if you don't like it, then we can always do some tweaks and changes. So please do mention in the comments whether you like it or no. Right now, so I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you should have done it by now then, right? Yep. You can see, yeah, it's still in the designing phase. There's a lot of stuff like this that's just, it looks messy, it doesn't look clean. Yeah, but I'll say though, it's pretty good. The interiors are a mess, so don't. So ideally, there'll be some trap door here, which I can go down and then access the chest that it placed earlier for the kelp farm. Well, that is the plan now. So I think let's get building, shall we? A few hours of building later. So guys, this is where we are currently. Okay, just gotta avoid getting in that hole. Yeah, pretty dull interiors. I mean, well, realistically speaking, everybody's gonna view it from the outside and it looks gorgeous. Did not expect that, but okay. So yeah, compared to this one, this is very stony. I guess if there's a word called stony, I'm not sure. But yeah, this one's more wood oriented, a lot of wood, lot more wood. So I did this stuff here, so I've added some stone over here to make it so that this thing actually has a sound foundation on which it's built. Although I mean there's no such thing as a foundation in Minecraft. Really, you don't physics don't apply. So yeah, I mean it's just there for the aesthetics. Okay, you know me now. Aesthetics are everything. Oh, kelp. All right. Yeah. So well, more kelp. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. So yes, now we got to build the porch area over here that I'd shown previously in the creative tester world, and then that long thing going all the way till there. Yeah, that's what I got to make. I don't know what can it be called, a harbor. I don't think it's a harbor, but I mean whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, I think you get the idea. Yeah, so we're gonna build that now. So let's do that, shall we? So, for anybody wondering what that thing that I was referring to is called, it's called a pier. Yeah, I don't know why. It just didn't strike my head at all. Anyways, well, the pier is done now. So, guys, this is the final product. You can see, I don't know why, but just having a path over here makes it feel so much more better. And I think it's mainly because of the angle with which you're looking at, different perspective. Wow. I really like this build. So yeah, you have a nice seating area. You know, chill with your fisherman buddies, just fishing stuff over here. Then boats. I mean, yeah, the pier. Exactly, not the thing. The pier. And well, inside is still pretty boring. I mean, yeah, and this stuff. Let's see. Expose redstone as usual. This place is hidden. Ah, this thing's been working pretty well. Okay. Well, I'll be honest with you, I did not expect that. But yeah. Well, guys, I think we've done quite a lot, haven't we? Like, yeah, we built a kelp farm and we've done a build. That looks good. Not half bad as well. It looks, I mean, it's pretty decent. I really like this. Again, I mean, I think this is the second thing I'm asking you to put down in the comment section. Do let me know your thoughts and also let me know some modifications that I can do. And obviously, like I think I told last episode, put down some suggestions that you want to see in this world. Okay, I will try my best to do it. And yeah, that's about it. So well, I do apologize because this episode I think has been a little chaotic. I mean, we went from a farm to a build, and I don't think I've showcased everything to you in the best way possible. But well, I tried. Anyways, guys, I think that about wraps it up. So if you liked, I mean not liked, I mean if you really enjoyed this video, do leave a like, share and subscribe. And I have to mess this part up. This has been AKK525 signing out. Bye bye.